Y'all can be invested to my life, but like, if y'all go sit here and spread some business about me, please spread the business correctly. My body count's not 250, it's 106, maybe 110 at that.
So I just seen a post that said single moms be having all these standards and they baby daddy meets none of them. Like, of course, he was the lesson. Now she knows what to look for in a man and what not to look for. She stood on business and she moved on. Next subject.
I always find it quite fascinating when these modern women become single mothers. It's almost like the process of becoming a single mother has emboldened them to the point where they become more entitled than ever before.
As somebody who's been with many broke guys before, I feel like this is a topic I can actually speak on without being biased. Men get on social media and often complain about women not sticking by their side if they do not have money, women only using them for money, women only this and that. But do men realize what they're like when they do not have money? And this is a serious, genuine question because we've all been in a point in our life where we don't have money and it's not easy. And I'm not trying to bash anybody at all. But what I'm saying is when I've dated men who do not have money, they are the most miserable, unfulfilled, unsatisfied men to be around. And I get it, like not having money is stressful. But when men don't have money, they don't know what, who, or how to act for you in a relationship. Men associate their worth to money in relationships. So when they don't have that, they are not pleasant partners to be around. They don't ever plan dates on a budget. They're miserable all the time, and they're constantly thinking about how to make 10K in 1 week. I personally feel like this is a perspective worth talking about because we always talk about it from a materialistic standpoint. Whilst there are women who hold down men in relationships, but I don't think many men realize how they come across when they don't have money.
All right, so there's a lot to unpack there. Okay, there is a whole lot to unpack. First and foremost, us men, our value, according to society, is based off of what we produce. Okay, for a man, you have to build yourself up. Okay, there's a longer road for us to get to a point where we actually start to enjoy life. Okay, a man's value, generally speaking, he doesn't start making money, give or take, until his 30s. If a man is in a relationship with a woman, okay, that woman is only going to hold him down for a certain period of time. Okay, no woman out here wants to be supporting a grown man. Okay, that doesn't even sound right. Okay, now I can understand if the guy is going from job to job and there's a little bit of an employment gap, or there's a period of time where he's waiting on something, or he's transitioning into something. Yeah, I can understand a woman kind of stepping in for that period of time. But a man, generally speaking, knows that he needs to protect and provide. Okay, that is his role. That is his instinctive role to do. And when your money's funny, yeah, your whole head is okay, because number one, you understand your relationship is on the rocks. Number two, you don't feel good as a man because instinctively you're designed to protect and provide. And number three, society is going to call you a loser if you're not producing. If I'm with a woman where, I'm saying in the relationship, okay, let me go ahead and chill and just play video games all day long. Okay, let me not, overextend myself and have a whole bunch of ambition. Okay, yeah, she's going to be looking at you sideways. Okay, that same woman that's going to be looking at you sideways when you're playing video games, yeah, that same woman is going to potentially leave you when you're grinding, working hard, and you don't have an abundance of time for her. Okay, so it's like a double-edged sword where damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now, for a woman, for most women out here that want these high value guys, okay, guys that are high earners, okay, the top 10 percentile of guys, yeah, those guys are putting in work. 9 out of 10 times they're trading time for money, which means that they're gonna have to work longer hours. They're gonna have to pay the cost to be the boss. And, there's going to be sacrifices along the way. Now, I'm not saying it's always going to be that way where he doesn't have the time all the time for you, but there's going to have to be a blueprint, a plan where he has to put in work in order to receive a certain outcome. And I find that majority of modern women don't understand that. Okay, they want a CEO, they want a guy that's a six-figure guy. Okay, he has an abundance of money, but at the same time, he has an abundance of time. And it's like, that's not how things work. So to summarize this all up, you want to deal with a woman that is self-aware. Okay, she understands, okay, listen, this is what it is. Okay, he loves me. He's protecting, he's providing for me, because in my opinion, that's the true mark of a man really loving a woman, is actually, you know, putting his body on the line, okay, working 60 plus hours a week to bring home the bacon, to make sure that his family and the household is good. Yeah, if I'm a woman and I'm seeing that, okay, you should, you know, look at that and say, yeah, he is putting in the work. He's not out here chasing women. Okay, he's not in the club. He's not on road, you know, seeking for women and, you know, out for hours on end on the street, having leisure time. He's not doing any of that. No, no, no. He is working. He is working, trying to build a future. Okay, and modern women don't seem to understand that. These modern women are going to leave a hardworking man to jump into another relationship with a guy that, what? You know what I mean? So it's just, and I hear what she's saying. I'm not really going after the person in the video per se, but it's just a general observation from what I see. If a lot of these modern women just say, all right, you know what? I got a good guy. He's not cheating. He's not, you know, putting hands and feet on me. He loves me because he's, you know, working 60 hours a week, wanting to make sure we live in a decent neighborhood. We drive a safe car. The kids are going to a good school. You know, they got food and clothes and so on and so forth. And unfortunately, in today's economy, okay, especially in today's economy, you're looking at gas prices, you're looking at food, inflation, right? It is sky high, right? You're looking at all these things that is contributing to somebody having to work extended hours. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section.
Y'all can be invested to my life, but like, if y'all go sit here and spread some business about me, please spread the business correctly. My body count's not 250, it's 106, maybe 110 at that.
What? What the? My husband doesn't help me clean a single thing, and that is exactly the way I like it. I hate this narrative that like you can't possibly be happy in your marriage if you do all the cooking, all the cleaning, blah blah blah. Like, yes, some of us can, some of us this is all we've ever wanted. And you know what, I love not working a full-time job, and I love that that man wants to take on the full financial burden. That's not to say I won't go back to work maybe one day a week someday. As a nurse, there's a lot of schedule flexibility, but that would literally just be for me to have like a change of scenery. No one, literally no one could convince me that my husband isn't the best dad and best husband on the entire planet. He works so stinking hard every single day to make sure that we can do and have whatever the heck we want or need. I'm more than happy to make sure he has clean clothes for work and a nice meal to eat at night in return. The massive blessing that it is to be able to be there for every single milestone for my baby is not lost on me, and I'm so thankful to him for making this possible. Also, let's be honest, this man once admitted to me that in college, the only time he changed his sheets was when he moved into his dorm at the beginning of each semester. Is that who you would want cleaning your house? We're both using our strengths in the way that makes the most sense for our marriage at this time, and I'm so thankful that we're able to do that.
Use the darkness. I just have to speak my piece. One thing I really see on this app is when women are out here trying to discourage women from finding good men. Women who say things like, oh, I don't like to be friends with women who care about men, who care about men's feelings or care about men's opinions. Those women are terrible friends. No, I think you're a terrible friend. I encourage all my friends to find good men, to keep good men, to cater to good men. Because one day, you're going to want to marry a man. All your friends get married, start having kids, you become less of a priority. And that's just the facts. So when they're out here encouraging you to not care about a man, this and that, it only matters for so long. Because when you're alone and you're 50 and you have no one to come home to and share your day with, you'll be regretting that you listened to somebody like that. Mind you, it's always those ones who tell you that, and they'll be off living their happy lives saying, oh my goodness, you haven't found someone yet?
Misery loves company. And as we know, when we do these videos, right, we see the ramifications of these modern women that are making their career their whole identity. Okay, they're difficult to deal with. They constantly are putting men down. They call feminine women pygmies. Okay, so yeah, there's a whole bunch of shaming tactics when it comes to these modern women. It's just sad, man. It really is. And, you know, it's not going to get any better. Okay, we see the numbers when it comes to modern women by 2030. 50%, almost 50% of women are going to be childless and single. Okay, that's the reality of this situation. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, a rare glimmering light in the darkness. All right, so next commenter says, they won't listen. Next commenter says, how dare you give logical, good advice? They say single women keep other women single. All right, so next commenter says, they rather date thugs, trappers, and scammers. Good men are boring. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.